is a grand old friend. I haven't seen him in such a long time. I can't believe it's his 65th birthday. It's gonna be a great time with a gaggle of my fabulous famous friends. They're graced to be in the presence as a singer such as myself.
I'm not a really big fan of Douglas, I'm not going to lie to you. He tries to meddle with my business. As I always say, oil needs to flow, and nothing should stop it. But I'll go anyway.
Go.
Doug really helped me with the transition from my parents' death. He really helped me with my financial decisions when they died. But even though I got all the money, I was a little sad.
Oh, it's so good to see you guys, Doug and us. Thank you for coming to my 65th birthday. I love having you in my life, and I'd like to think I've gotten to know you very, very well.
Victoria and I, let's just say we have our problems. Douglas told me something that was frankly quite upsetting about her. Let's just say she didn't work for her money. Not like I did.
So Douglas, what are you doing for your 65th birthday? 65 is a pretty big year after all. Well, finance has been very overwhelming, and since I'm getting so old, I think I'm gonna retire and cleanse myself of all the secrets I've kept over the years.
Am I concerned? No. But Rita certainly should be. She's not singing like she used to, if she ever was.
Rita, will you join me outside and discuss something of great importance? Of course, Douglas.
Excuse me, but I need to visit the pageant room. I will be back momentarily.
Won't be able to expose us now. My secret? I'm not actually the heir to the Liechtenstein inheritance. I'm not even biologically related to my father.
What is it, Douglas? Rita, you've been my faithful friend for many years, but I've recently learned a disturbing secret of yours. You've been lying to the public with your lip syncing and claims to fame. But Douglas, I trust you won't tell anyone. We've been comrades for forever. My career lies in your hands. I wouldn't count on it, Rita. Like I said before, since I'm retiring, I'm exposing everyone's secret, not just yours. Go.
I just overheard the most peculiar conversation between Douglas and Rita. It doesn't matter if Rita is hurt, but I certainly don't want to be exposed. My career in oil is far more important than Rita's petty singing life.
Go.
Rita, you're not alone. I committed tax fraud. If Douglas tells the public, I could spend 3 to 4 years in prison, plus probation. My business would fall in a matter of weeks.
This is insane. He can't just do this. I'm not going down for this. I can bet you that. I've worked too long and too hard. Should we go back to dinner? Yeah. Sorry about that.
You look thirsty, Douglas. Take a drink.
Oh, I better go get that. Excuse me. I'm too emotional to be around people right now. Can you leave? All right, now I'm right as rain.
Are you alright, dear?
Entirely. How's the weather down in Texas?
Dreadful. Weather in Britain is far more superior.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Oh my goodness. It's Jojo Siwa!
Who's that?
I don't see anyone. Are you sure?
I must have been mistaken. My apologies.
Terribly sorry. That was Mommy Dill wishing me a happy birthday. Wow, that's quite all right. did like a mesa.
I feel bad that I killed him.
But I'm glad that no one knows I did.
They don't suspect a thing.
Oh my god.
He's dead.
We should hire a detective. He could have been murdered.
My niece is a top of the class detective, valedictorian of her class. She will get to the bottom of this murder.
The name's Billiam. Betty Billiam.
So to be completely and entirely honest, I didn't really finish detective school. I just didn't tell my Auntie Monty because she would kick me out of the house and is my only family member who has yet to disown me. Action.
Welcome to detective school. Why don't we go around the room and say our names? We'll start with you.
I'm Grayson.
I'm Zane. I'm Sam.
I'm Cadence. Nancy.
I can't do this! I can't handle it! I quit! While I begin my prestigious detective work, I will need you all to vacate the premises after you.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Very dead.
Dang it! Got pudding on me. Dang it.
Betty, what are you doing? Detective work. It doesn't look like detective work.
Well, you're blind.
I can see just fine, and I want you to prove to me that you're actually doing work.
Fine! I know who the murderer is, and I'll tell you and all your little friends tonight at midnight. You just have to come back here.
Whatever.
I have no idea who killed this dude. I was on a lead, but then I swapped him, and I got 3 different types of poison. So I figure I'll just pin it on Rita, because she was questioning my brilliant and clearly professional detective skills.
So, why exactly are we here?
I haven't the wildest idea.
I haven't the slightest idea what Betty thinks she's doing. She is clearly not a real detective. It's just preposterous that we hired her just because she's Margaret's niece. I just hope she doesn't know it was me, because I cannot lose all my fame and power to a stupid mistake. So I had to do whatever it took.
You're probably wondering why I brought you all here. It is because I know who the murderer is. It was a bit confusing at first because the tests all led back to different people. But I know who it is now. The murderer is... It was me! Exactly! Wait, no, what?